A hidden piano letter revealed 4 truths about love. The piano and the quiet promise. The house settled into silence after the delivery men left. Soft afternoon light filtered through lace curtains, casting rippling patterns across the living room floor, stopping just short of the dark walnut upright piano now occupying the wall opposite the window. It was a modest model, the kind found in church classrooms or old-school auditoriums. Helen ran her fingers along the fallboard, feeling nicks and faint sheen from countless hands. It smelled of lemon oil, felt, dust, and time. She told herself she bought it for her grandchildren, 8-year-old Lily who drummed rhythms on tabletops, and Marcus who had learned Mary had a little lamb on a plastic keyboard. But privately, it was a promise to the girl she used to be, who could find middle C in the dark. As her house emptied and nights grew long, she had scrolled through used instruments until pausing on the ad, sturdy upright, warm tone, needs a little love. The bench creaked as she sat, shoulders softening. She lifted the fallboard. Keys showed polite yellowing. She pressed one, then another. Notes came thin at first, then fuller. A single lower middle key gave a soft thud. "We'll fix you," she whispered. The whispering secret. Helen wiped between the keys with a dust cloth. Sunlight highlighted a hairline crack along the music stand hinge. Lifting it produced a faint rasp, paper brushing wood. She raised and lowered it again, then pulled the edge until a sliver of space opened. A cream-colored envelope was wedged beneath felt, tucked deliberately then forgotten. Heavier than expected, soft at edges, yellowed like old bone, sealed with dulled red wax, tied with faded blue ribbon. On front, Maggie in tidy looping handwriting, ink bled into fibers. The anchor of a lifetime. Helen sat back, feeling a shiver of discovery. She wasn't a snoop, but objects in old places wanted to be known. No one appeared to stop her. She examined it, no postmark, unopened seal. Intimate, like entering someone else's room. She considered calling the seller from the estate sale ad. But the room held its breath. Letters say, "I was here, and I felt this." She imagined Maggie's hand tying the ribbon. Heart quickened with youthful curiosity. She loosened the ribbon, lifted the fractured wax flap, paused, then drew out the letter. Ink steady, every word meant. The letter's confession and the lessons of love. My Maggie. The writer chose the piano because he saw her there, hands resting, hearing not just notes but spaces between. He confessed a morning quarrel, his foolish words, her honest ones, both retreating without apology. I am always a little late in the ways that matter. He was leaving Friday by train, unable to speak needed words aloud. Not brave, only stubborn about what he loved. He watched her practice Largo at dusk, learning to breathe, lift wrists like a bird. Love listens more than speaks. Her music taught him rests let us hear each other. He used to fill rooms with answers to keep dark away. Love wears smooth like piano keys from constant touch. Not thunderclap or feast, but bread, Maggie, cup by sink, window opened 2 inches, dish towel folded square. He struggled making room, trying to fit her into his map. Music stand shows truth, love leaves space on purpose, trusts air to carry meaning. Final truth, love forgives faster than fear allows. If he returned hard and quiet, knock on his chest like a door. The unfinished sentence and permission to live. A lavender petal fell out. If reading this, he had tucked it away. A gift, not ring, but melody where she kept felt and polish, sounding like her walk trying not to smile. He hoped for ordinary mornings with piano as company. If sent far, sound would find him, music braver than he. Permission, be happy, laugh loudly, love again if it comes with hat and hands. Last lines, remember rests mean music gathers breath. He carried her laughing photo like a match to light night. Unfinished, if you ever need to find. The melody and the discovery of J. Helen opened the bench drawer, found polished tin and recipe card with staff lines. Simple melody, 3 stepping notes, rest like invitation, notes like voice nod laughing. Corner initial, J. She played. First note soft, rest a small meadow of silence. Thudding key fit as human seem. Playing slower, rests let notes be understood. Humming brought phrases, I'm here, come home. Eyes closed, she saw the road from his dream. The photograph and the unfinished sentence. And drawer, black and white photo stuck to felt, Maggie laughing, head back, eyes closed. Man's sleeve at edge. Back, Maggie, keep where light finds it, initial J. Unfinished sentence clarified, not location, but way back to listening self. For truths physical now, listening, ordinary, space, forgiveness. She didn't call cellar. Story demanded presence. Cloud-cooled room. At window, his words, do not keep curtains closed for my sake. She lifted blinds fully, room smiled. Permission and peace. Ribbon to bowl of oddments. Photo and melody on stand. Played again, widening pauses into rooms. Music translated regrets. Thudding key part of song. Hands hovered, listening for her voice, open window, make tea, call granddaughter, save photo for courage. Reading letter final time, something rearranged inside. Radiator settled, body hears what it hopes. World ordinary again. Evening's quiet accord and renewed laughter. Evening settled. Lamp lit honey pool over piano. Played melody, agreeing not improving. Rests richer, rooms inside rooms. Hum sturdy line beneath. Framed cracked photo for piano corner, companionable laughter. Envelope to stand groove, ribbon with keys and stub, no leftovers. Lily called. Helen called back from couch. Lily's voice filled room with 8-year-old music. Yes, you can play. I learned simple song that knows what it wants. Ordinary miracle, bravery of regular lives, keep rooms open, say yes, forgive before sleep. T, first star, distant train. Unfinished sentence not cheating, some doors not for us to close. A note to the next listener. Helen wrote card for next finder. If you find this instrument keeps company well. Melody and bench introduces if you listen first. Taught me open window, laugh without apologizing. Looking for anything, start small sound, larger silence. Tells where home is. Signed with heart and H, slipped under felt, wound metronome to humane tempo. Envelope a shrine of recognition. Played with metronome, let it click alone, window open. Pausing at door, felt quiet companionship. Maybe some love stories never end. They wait to be found again. Thank you for listening with such a kind heart. Please like the video, subscribe, and until we meet again.